Good morning, students. Now let us discuss the questions of HCF and LCM. First question is, three bells toll at intervals of 9, 12 and 15 seconds respectively, beginning together. After what interval of time will they toll together again? So here you want to find after what time will they toll together. So what we want to find, the required interval of time will be the common multiple of these three numbers. Why? Because earlier they toll at the intervals of 9, 12 and 15. Now again when they will toll, it will be easily told by the common multiple of all these numbers. So we will firstly find the LCM of, because we want to find the earliest time at which they will toll, so we will find the smallest common multiple, that is least common multiple, LCM of these three numbers. We know how to find the LCM by this division method. We will write these three numbers, then start with the smallest number that divides any of these three numbers. Now 2 is dividing 12. 9 and 15 will remain as it is. 2 6 is 12. Now again 2 3 is 6. 9 and 15 will remain same. Now 3 is the next number which is dividing 3, 9 and 15. All of these three numbers. So it will be 3 3 is 9, 3 1 is 3 and 3 5 is 15. Next again 3 1 is 3, then this one as it is and 5 as it is. So next 5 1 is 5. So ultimately at the last we get 1 1 1. So the LCM is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. That is 180 seconds, or if I convert it into minutes, it will be 3 minutes. Next question is, there are 527 pencils, 646 erasers and 748 sharpeners. These are to be put in separate packets containing the same number of items. Find the maximum number of items possible in each packet. So what we want to find, there are pencils, erasers and sharpeners. They are to be put in the separate packets containing same number of items. Means we will put same number of items in each of the packet. So we want to find how many maximum number. Maximum means the greatest number of items that can be possible in each of the packet, in each of the three packets. It means what we will find, maximum means greatest. So we will find greatest common divisor, or we can say highest common factor, HCF, of these three numbers. So firstly, to find the HCF, I am doing here with the division method. You can choose any of the methods to find HCF. Now the smallest number is 527. It will be divided with 646. So 527 ones are 527, left with 119. Next step is 119 will divide this 527. Now 119 4s are 476. So I am left with the remainder 51. Again this 119 will be written here. When 51 is multiplied with 2, we get 102. The remainder is 17. Now again this 51 will be written here. 17 3s are 51. So I got 0 as the remainder. Next what I will do, this 17 will divide the next number, that is 748. Now 17 4s are 68. Remainder is 6. This 8 will come down. 68. So 17 4s are again 68. Remainder is 0. So this is the HCF, highest common factor. So 17 items can be put in each packet because we wanted to find what is the maximum number of items possible in each packet. So we want to find the common of all these three, common factor of these three numbers, and that common factor should be maximum. So we find highest common factor of these three numbers. Next question is, find the greatest number that will divide 80, 118 and 60, leaving remainders 8, 10 and 12 respectively. Now we want to find a greatest number that will divide these numbers. Now a number which divide the given number means that is the factor of that number. So clearly from this question we are clear that we will find the common factors of these three numbers, and out of these common factors we have to find the greatest, largest. So it means we will find highest common factor, that is HCF. But before finding the HCF, the question is that they are leaving remainder of this respectively, but we don't want any remainder. So firstly we will subtract these remainders from the given numbers. So when 8 is subtracted with 80, from 118 we will subtract 10, and from 60 we will subtract 12, so that the number, the factor will exactly divide, it will not leave any remainder. That's why we are subtracting. So we get the numbers 72, 108 and 48. So these are the numbers which are divided by the number exactly. So now let us find the HCF of these numbers. Now when 48 is divided with 72, so we get 48 ones are 48, remainder is 24. So 24 when divided with 48, 24 twos are 48, remainder is 0. So next again this 24 will divide the third number. The third number is 108. So 24 when divide this 108, 24 fours are 96, 12 is the remainder. Then again this 24 will come here, 12 twos are 24, answer is 0. So the number is, the highest common factor is 12, right? So the highest common factor is 12. Here we will do one correction. So we will find HCF of 80, 118 and 60. No, we will find HCF of 72, 108 and 48, because these are the numbers after the subtraction. So 12 is the HCF of these numbers. Next, find the smallest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by 6, 9 and 12. So here it is clear, smallest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by these. So firstly we will find LCM of 6, 9 and 12. LCM we know 2 3s are 6, then 9 as it is, 2 6 are 12, again 3 as it is, 9 as it is, 2 3s are 6, then 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, again 3 1s are 3, then we get 1 1 1. So LCM is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, that is 36. Now we will find multiples of this LCM, and out of these multiples we will select a 3-digit number, smallest 3-digit number. So the multiples of 36 are 36, 72, 108 and so on. Now out of these the smallest 3-digit number is 108. So 108 is the smallest 3-digit number. Next question is, find the greatest number of 6 digits exactly divisible by 15, 24 and 30. Now we want to find the greatest number of 6 digits which exactly divisible by these numbers. Now divisible by these numbers means we will find the common multiple of these numbers. Now firstly it means common multiples means we will find LCM. Again division method, 15, 24 and 30. So this way we will find the LCM, and LCM comes out to be 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5, that is 120. Now greatest number of 6 digits is 9,99,999. Now when this number is divided by the LCM, LCM was 120. So when this is divided with the LCM we get this way, 120 into 3, 960, 39 is remainder, again a 9. So this process will repeat and we get 39 is the remainder. It means if I subtract this 39 from this number, it means that number will be exactly divisible by 120. So let us subtract this number. So we get 9,99,960 is the 6-digit number which is exactly divisible by 120. Next, I want to show you the difference between HCF and LCM by prime factorization. Next, if I show you the difference between HCF and LCM by prime factorization, let us take the two numbers 24 and 36. Prime factorization means if I write the number into it, the product of its prime factors. Now 24 is written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. Similarly, 36 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36. Now by prime factorization, how we find HCF? We see what are the common factors. Now these two is the common factor, so we will write it once, only once. Again, this 2 is the common factor, we will write it once. This 3 is the common factor, so we will write it once. Only the common factors are written one time in HCF. So the HCF is 2 into 2 into 3, that is 12. But in case of LCM, we do the prime factorization like this again. The factors which are repeating in both of them, 2, we will write it once, 2, we will write it once, 3, we will write it once. But the factors which are left, we will write those also, 2 and 3. So the LCM is product of these numbers, that is 72. Now the question for your home assignment for today is determine the smallest number which when divided by 16, 28, 40 and 77 leaves 7 as remainder in each case. Thank you. Have a nice day.